Hi everyone and welcome back to What the Tech. My name is Allen Dean and I'm the Master Carpenter at Stage West. Today we're going to be taking a look at the router. This isn't yellow like the saws were in the other video and that bums me out a little bit, but it's okay, we'll get through it. So the router we use for cutting sheet stock, and it's used for all sorts of things like cutting patterns. There are different types. This is a handheld router. There's also a table mounted router. The bit is coming up through the table and you can put a guide on it and run material through it. But we're going to talk about this one today, the handheld router. When you're operating it, you're going to hold it down and move it around your material like this. I can adjust the height, or rather the depth of where the bit reaches by releasing this clamp right here. And then we can make it deeper or more shallow. What we would most commonly use it for in the theater is we put facing on the front edge of a platform. Any kind of lip that overhangs, you would want to route that off so that it's nice and smooth. And we use the flush trim bit for that. There's a bearing right here. That's your guide. The bit rotates and cuts through the material. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set the depth of the bit. And as you can see right now, we're overhanging the plywood work table. So I'm going to undo this clamp and lower that depth. And what we really want to do is this circular bearing right here, we want that to be right up against the edge of the plywood because that's going to be the guide. I'm going to make sure the cord is safely out of the way behind you. And I'm going to set it down right here with the edge overlapping the material. And you want to turn it on with the bit away from the material you're cutting and then slowly ease into it once it gets up to speed. And there you have it. We have cut a nice flush edge right along that same line as the plywood. Another thing that you can do with the router is make decorative edges along things, like trim work and all that kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the bit out. These come in the kit with the router. If you can see, there's little access portals on the side of the guard here. Sometimes it really gets stuck in there. There we go. And then I'm going to change it out with this roundover bit. Tightened in there. And just like we did with the flush bit, I'm going to flip this over and adjust. And so as you can see, that roundover bit has put a nice little rounded edge on our wood there, and that's how you make different types of trim. And there you have it, that's the router. Once again, always remember to wear safety glasses when necessary and use good judgment when using power tools. Thanks again for joining us. Check out our other videos on our social media and our website. We'll catch you next time. Thanks.